Hey kids, Invertical here. Welcome back to Empyrion. I'm still at the old farm here. I've just managed to make it till daytime. I've been harassed and chased by rocket drones all night long. Kill one and another one shows up. There's another one flying around. I let him off on a bike ride over by the village here. Not entirely sure how much ammunition I have left. I've used up everything I had in the sniper's rifle. These things are hard to kill, so I think what I really want to do, if I'm going to turn this into some kind of a base, I need to find that core. I need to find it now, before there's not much left standing. As you can see, they've done quite some substantial damage to the outside of some of these buildings. The inside of some of them too. So let's just find our way past this fence and then we'll go have a look. The reason I like this location is because there's an iron deposit literally right underneath of it, as well as a magnesium deposit over there. So I'm assuming that the core is going to be somewhere near a command event center, something that looks like a room. So we're just going to have another look around, see if we can find it here. Hopefully without getting destroyed now, at least for the next 10 minutes. And sometimes they hide these things underground, so you gotta dig them up. Oh, I think I still got the jetpack on, okay. Okay, I don't see any place that looks like it. I do not see any place that looks like it has one visible. So what I may have to do is start actually digging underneath the buildings here. Done a couple of panic pickups. I got blown up already once tonight. It's been rather rough fighting these stupid rocket drones. Hopefully they don't blow up this. Okay, let's break out the old drill and we're going to start digging underneath some buildings then. I'm not entirely sure if I want to go under the farmhouse or underneath this. Kind of tempted to go underneath this thing. We'll start with this one. You can either shoot your way through all the iron walls or whatever. So I'm going to pause here for a bit and I'm going to see if I can find a way to find where the core is, and I'll be back as soon as I find it. Okay, we did it. I'm hiding inside right now just because I have a rocket drone and I have no ammunition. But let me see if I can do this here. So now I can break things in this base. So I'm just going to spawn my little drone here and I'll show you kind of what we've had to do. I've undermined this entire farm. So hard to control with the mouse. This little rocket drone here has been helping me out here quite unwillingly. But I found the core hidden behind this structure. And I used the rocket drone to basically blow it apart. Let the rocket drone sit there and shoot it while I hid. As you can see, I dug almost entirely underneath here. I've got my starter constructor here just building concrete right now. And the rocket drones have helped just about completely devastate this structure. I'm trying to keep them away from the plants, but as you can see, they tend to get very, very violent. And undermining it also weakens the structural integrity of it, so that doesn't help either. Okay, so let's see if we can get this idiot to go away a little bit. This drone is just circling around here, and unfortunately the little constructor drone just does not have that much range and fades out. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, because this is probably the most secure building I have at this time, or part of the building I have, I am going to put my own core down. Oops, try that button, number 8. And we'll see if we can find a place to stick this down on the thing here. Stick it in those corners, eh? Put it by that door, but can I put it in the corner by that door? Okay, let's just see here. Number 3. Deconstruct. Not entirely sure that's entirely a good idea right now, but perfect. I've now switched this base to myself. Now, which also means that this rocket drone is probably just going to start trying to blow it up on his own. So we're just going to hit F3 real quick here. And we're going to click on bases. F3 is your research screen. This is where you use the experience points you've gained. What I really want to build is a weapon for dealing with these stupid drones. Let's just build this assault rifle here. We'll unlock that. I'm looking for You telling me I can't find it here? Lights. Sentry gun. There it is. Cannon turret. We'll unlock that. And we'll close out of here. And now what we're going to see about doing is building our own constructor. Now it means I got to get down to my other one. So getting blown up. Are you kidding? These guys are such jerks. Oh. Okay. I'm going to take all of those. Devices. Large constructor. I need computers, control devices, electronics, metal components, cables, motors, and pipes. Alright. See if we have any of that stuff. Just going to dump what I have here into this. While this cranks away on making me concrete here, I'm going to see about collecting some more resource. I should be able to start using that concrete to fortify myself slightly. See if I can get over there. I don't think I can. Come on, jetpack on, please. Thank you. We just leapfrog from one bloody hole. This is what I mean. This jump pack is useless. That didn't sound good. As you can see, the rocket drone basically makes it almost impossible to do any building or any resource collection at all. So I'm going to pause here until I can get myself recuperated. I'll be right back. Okay, we managed to survive and fortify in here slightly. I've lost most of this farm. It's been destroyed completely by rocket drones. I am currently in what was originally the big house that I started going into. I've ripped out the entire floor, gone down one whole block, and I've started putting in a new floor of concrete. The rocket drones knocked out all the power to the base here, but I was able to salvage the small generator. I built myself a large constructor and a fuel tank, and I've taken a lot of time to kind of scrounge the materials to do that. So we're going to put these together real quick here. Unfortunately, it's hard to see because it is so dark, and it seems to be that this game has these all the time, night times. So I'll put that fuel tank in the corner. Number 5, this small generator. I'm going to tuck it in. See if I can rotate it right there. And then this constructor, I've got this one here. Normally you can't put a constructor on a base, but I built the base under the constructor, so that's how that managed to be that way. So if people are wondering how that happened, but I'm going to put this large constructor, if I can see it, kind of right in this corner here. And then we're going to put some power in this tank. And push Y. Y. Yes, Y makes the base yours, I believe. I now have the ability to use the large constructor to build stuff that I can't build with the small one, such as base weapons. The cannon turret. Now the good thing about this large constructor is if you put raw materials in, it will actually construct them. Now you'll also notice in my inventory here I have rotten food. Yeah, they knocked out the power to the base before I was able to get the food or the power back on. All the food that was in the fridge spoiled. So basically right now I have one thing of canned meat and some packs of survivalist food somewhere in a storage unit. So what I'm going to do between now and the next episode is I'm going to try to give myself a little bit more of a fortified location that I can work with. Right now I'm just building everything out of concrete blocks. I want to see about putting up a weapon to have a discussion with these stupid rocket drones. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So unfortunately there's no way to look at yourself from the third person. It's always over the shoulder or in your face. So pretend I'm waving. Alright kids, thanks all for watching. See you next episode. Good night for now.